Admittedly, this job would be so much easier if I could talk. Because apparently it's very important to get your tone of voice right when doing comedy. So that means I'm completely fucked. For example, this is what I sound like when I'm excited. And this is what I sound like when I'm miserable. And this is what I sound like when I am happy. And this is what I sound like when I'm bored.
In fact, the only time I sound any different is on Tuesday nights, when I pretend to be a woman.
It would be quite nice to have a Geordie accent as well. Then I might get more television work, like Ant and Dec. I could also say classic Geordie phrases, such as, "Hadaway man, ye talking shite." In case you are wondering, the proper English translation of that is, "Get lost, my good fellow, you are talking rubbish." But the main reason I'd like to be able to talk is so I wouldn't have to get into a lift and hear my own voice talk back to me, telling me that I'm going down. I can never tell if it's just the voice in my head, judging my future career in comedy. It's at this point in my set when I like to remind people that I'm not related to Stephen Hawking in any way. However, I was asked by a woman if I was as clever as him once. I'm clearly not as clever as him, or I wouldn't be in this generic town or city talking a load of shit. In fact, the closest I have ever come to being Hawking is when I went to see The Theory of Everything at the cinema. It's the movie about Stephen Hawking and his life. I didn't go to watch it though. I just went so that I could sit at the back, say random sentences on my iPad, and fuck with the rest of the audience. Having a disability isn't all bad though. It turns out that disabled people can get away with anything. I pushed a little child out of the way recently. I wasn't even in a hurry. I just wanted to test out my theory. It got worse for the kid when his mother shouted at him for not looking where he was looking.